Blackberry? Blackberry, come on. Good girl, good girl. They took away your freedom of speech, but you still show up. Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. So today I'd like to go over something that YouTube appears to be doing that is destroying sponsor block. It is one thing to destroy normal ad blockers, it is another to actually take action that winds up causing sponsor block, a plugin that a lot of you love and enjoy, to stop work. This is from the sponsor block Twitter. YouTube is currently experimenting with server-side ad injection. This means that the ad is being added directly into the video stream. This breaks sponsor block since now all timestamps are offset by the ad times, and they did a quick little FAQ about a day ago on their GitHub. Is this the end of sponsor block? No, if YouTube displays any UI, such as a clickable link, that means it has to know how long the ad is. Sponsor block could find this data as well. There is also the feature for clicking on a timestamp and a comment that would need to know the duration of the ad, so it should be findable somewhere. It just might be kind of hard. So for the time being, people who utilize sponsor block will likely not be able to if you are one of the users, and this is a big if you are one of the users that is getting this server-side ad injection. So why is this a problem for a lot of users? This is a problem for a lot of users because even if you pay for YouTube Premium, you still have people adding spots to all these videos, which can be annoying. If you're watching my video and you expect to listen to the topic and you've actually paid to get an ad-free experience, and then the creator starts talking about some scamming therapy service like BetterHelp, some garbage headphones like Raycons, when they should be talking about Grados, or at least Sennheisers, but mostly I'm a Grado guy myself, with some Vandersteen speakers. You know, Vandersteen Model 3A is going to sound way better than a shit-ass pair of Raycons. Or they start shilling Audible, where you get books that you don't even own or any of this other crap. You didn't pay $10 or $20 a month for YouTube Premium or YouTube Red in order to get access to listening to people have more ads in their fucking videos after you paid for an ad-free experience. So I understand why people who have YouTube Premium would want to use sponsor block, and that is one of the uses of GrayJ, because GrayJ does have sponsor block built in. So you can pay for YouTube Premium so that you support people, while simultaneously also utilizing GrayJ so that you get the sponsor block functionality, so that you don't have to listen to somebody shill a scamming therapy service in the middle of a video that you paid to watch ad-free. Sponsor block being broken in this way really sucks for a lot of people, because if they're going to inject an advertisement into the video by having it done server side, that means that if you said at 2 minutes and 40 seconds there's an ad over here, that means that it's going to now be off. And because different people may be getting different ads, this is going to make it very, very difficult for sponsor block to work. So for anybody that's getting this server side injection of ads, you're now going to not be able to use sponsor block, because the entire database that has been built up over years is now going to be offset by the amount of the ad, which really, really sucks. And this is something that's going to ruin the experience more for users. Me personally, I don't use the sponsor block plugin. I don't have ads. I don't even have bias against it for that. It's just that it tends to ruin my cat's free speech. Every now and then I'll say the sponsor of this video is Mr. Clinton or Blackberry the cat. I'll put the microphone over to the cat and the cat will meow, and there is some subhuman piece of garbage that will actually go in a sponsor block and put my cat there. If I'm watching a video from a frontline PBS documentary, I've seen a couple of times, they have deleted it, but I've seen a couple of times where they'll have an entry. Let's say that up until 32 minutes, they're reviewing content from a prior documentary. That'll actually get sponsor blocked out. And it's like, what if I didn't watch the last documentary? What if I started at part 2? Like, the editors of sponsor block, in my opinion, tend to go a little crazy with it, and it would be really nice to actually be able to parse through and have specific lists. So like, I trust these editors in sponsor block, I do not trust these ones. It would be awesome to be able to blacklist individual editors, but right now what we really have to do is we really have to get to a point where we at least get the plugin back to working altogether, because it sounds like they are incapable of dealing with this right now. If you are one of the people that is getting these server-side ads, what I can say is that GrayJ as an application is going to be dedicated into the future to ensuring that you don't have to deal with this type of problem. We have a full team of engineers working full-time to get around any of this type of nonsense. So if you are a user of our application, whether you are using the paid version of GrayJ or you are using the infinite free trial of GrayJ, if you're still in that infinite free, unlimited free trial period, hopefully if you stay tuned, we will be releasing updates to the YouTube plugin as well as updates to the application to ensure that you don't have to deal with any of this nonsense. And again, as somebody who does upload YouTube videos on a very regular basis, to the point where I have over 3,000 videos, I don't care if you use sponsor block. I completely understand why. If you spend $13 or $15 a month on this service and you were paying because it was advertising that you don't see ads, and then you see not one but 2 sponsored ad spots in a 10-minute video, it starts to get annoying. And it's not even about having to see an advertisement in the video, but it's very rare that the advertisement actually even fits the video. Like, if I had a sponsored spot in my video, like, just be honest here, if there was a company that was making microscopes that were better than Amscope, because they had, I don't know, they had a better microscope interface and they came with something that was a little bit more clear, and I had a sponsored spot in my video. Like, would that offend you the same way that you're offended when you see a BetterHelp ad on a channel that's about tires or something like that? The problem with a lot of these ads is they're just fundamentally, completely and utterly unfit for the content creator that they are sponsoring with the ad spot. It's just to a point where it makes no sense, and it's a giant waste of your time, and I understand why anybody would want to skip these things, and it's really sad that you can't skip them anymore with some of these issues, but we're going to be working on trying to get a way around this for all of you so that you're actually able to continue to utilize this monopolistic platform that has all the content on it. Gray J. Gray J. Gray J. See you in the next one. Bye now.